your local weather authority, always watching and tracking for you from the JES Weather Center.
We are far from alone when it comes to dealing with the heat. Look at all those heat advisories in the orange stretching from Texas, Louisiana, and Mississippi all the way to the Great Lakes. Now, it's possible we see some heat advisories issued as well, depending on what the National Weather Service does later today. We'll keep you posted on that. But on the very outer edge or outer rim of the heat is where you see a bunch of storms developing, just moving into parts of Wisconsin and then eventually northern Illinois. But for right now, we're mostly dry. As far as the severe weather threat is concerned, that cluster of storms is going to become very strong over parts of the Great Lakes and the Ohio River Valley. Now, let's zoom into our local level. And you see that the chance for storms is a little bit higher as you go north of US 460, that being the case tonight and into early tomorrow morning. So we've been kind of combing over the latest forecast data because it, in all honesty, is a very tricky forecast, and it's kind of a game of miles when it comes to this cluster of storms moving in. Now, we may see a couple move into the mountains after 10 or 11 p.m., but then the main event would be by tomorrow morning after about 4 or 5. So there you see, as we get into tomorrow morning, just how close of a brush that's going to be. So if it's 25, 50 miles to the north and east, we don't get anything. But if it comes a little bit farther to the south and west, could be rocking in parts of Rockbridge, Amherst, Allegheny, and Nelson counties tomorrow morning. Heading into the afternoon, though, it does look as though we're mostly going to stay dry. So for tonight, temperatures middle to upper 60s. Make sure you're checking back for updates on that part of the forecast. We'll be in the low to mid 70s elsewhere. Tomorrow, assuming that cluster of storms misses us to the north and east, you're looking at record heat. Roanoke 97 degrees, Alta Vista 96, Blacksburg 93, Wytheville at 90 degrees as well. Then you got to factor in the humidity, right? Because that changes how we cool down. Heat index of 100 degrees or higher in Roanoke, Lynchburg, and Southside tomorrow afternoon. As you go farther to the west, the heat index 90 to 100 degrees. So once the heat index gets to 100 or above, if you're not taking care of yourself, not taking breaks, could result in cramps or heat exhaustion. So do be focused on that if you have to work outside in the heat of the day over the next few days. Make sure you're taking plenty of breaks because the heat is going to stick with us through the end of the week, as will the chance for afternoon storms both Wednesday and Thursday. But heading into the weekend, we really start to flip the script a little bit. The wind actually starts to come in out of the north and northwest. So by Father's Day, we actually see a break in the heat wave. But until then, going to be toasty out there. High temperatures today, about 90 to 95 degrees. And then again, tomorrow's high temperature is going to depend on where exactly that cluster of storms is. I do still think most of us get well into the 90s with the heat index triple digits or above outside the mountains. Also, keep in mind overnight temperatures at about 70 to 75. So there's not a ton of relief from the heat. So make sure you check in on neighbors, make sure they're good to go over the next several days. Wednesday and Thursday, still high temperatures in the low to mid 90s. Each of those days, it's a little more typical. Your showers and thunderstorms, those will develop in the afternoon and evening, but they could become strong because of the heat. Friday, upper 80s and lower 90s, and then finally, the heat wave crashes heading into the holiday weekend with high temperatures 80 to 85 degrees.
And I listened to your advice this morning for wearing a lighter color today. That's what you recommend. Yeah, lighter color, lighter weight. There's so many things we could tell you to do, right? Keep the pet's paws off the pavement. Keep pets and children out of hot cars. Make sure you're drinking all the things that we tell you every summer to do. Yeah. Keep that in mind here as we go through the next few days. Yeah, we're going to need that today. All right. Thank you so much.